welcome to Bar 20 Arms. I was loving on my new purchase. This is part 2 of our scope. This is the SWFA Super Sniper 10 by 42. And we went through a little bit of the stuff on the scope on part 2. We told you we were going to get out and pattern the scope, see how it tracked, and it was raining pretty hard when we did the first part, and it slowed down. It's a drizzle now. It's a foul day, cool, but we had to do it. We took the scope out and the rifle, and we shot a 3-round group, and here it is right here. And don't worry about all these holes right now. I'll explain them. This is our 3-round group, and it's a 1/4 inch right here, and that's a 175 Sierra bullet. And so I did a couple of clicks before we did anything. I went down 2 clicks, and it goes like this. I went down and over 2 clicks, which ended up being too many. But we went down 2 clicks, and then we shot up here. We went 1 mil on the turret, 1 mil up and 1 mil over. And we ended up with 1 shot here. Then we went down the opposite corner. We went down 1 mil and over 1 mil and shot here. So then we went back, each time going back to 0 to see how it tracked. I went from 0 back up to here and shot once again. And then I went down to 0 and went back down to here and shot here, actually here. Probably a little jerk right there. Then at that point we went back up and shot here, which should have been in the center, but we didn't have it 0. I should have went 1 click over and 1 click down to 0. We didn't test that, but what I did, this is to see if the scope tracked. You know, when you're working the knob to make sure it went back to where it was supposed to, and it did, because 1 mil, I measured 9 inches exactly to the center of those 2 groups, that 2 shot right there. And this is 4.5, so that's exactly. So it did track really, really well. Now, when we get a sunny day, we're going to do this again. We're going to do it a little bit more scientific. This hole here was to get it on paper at 100 yards. I did a bore sight and ended up my first shot right here. So, and then I clicked over and hit right here, which is pretty good. But there again, looks like this is a winner, this scope here, for $299. It looks like it's a winner. It's good and crisp. The parallax adjustment works really well. The focus works good, and like I said, it's kind of foggy and misty rain out there. I really didn't expect to shoot a good group, but I'm real happy with that group. That's a pretty small dot. Had no problem. If I would have had a mil dot right here, I couldn't even see. I wouldn't even be able to see this small white dot. But with the hash mark, had no problem seeing that, the fine crosshairs. So there you go. If you don't have one and you're looking for a scope, I recommend this scope here, SWFA Super Sniper, and they have different powers. This is a, I mean, it's, I don't want to say lower end because it shoots like the big boys. It shoots like my Leopold, so, and it's everything I need on this rifle here. So it's got the range, it's got the 100 mil adjustment, or the 100 mil adjustment up and down, and windage. That's a really big deal. So that gives me a lot of room, a lot of range. If I'm shooting 1,000 yards, I'm going to need that for this rifle. So there you go. I recommend purchasing this scope. All right, thanks for stopping by Bar 20 Arms.